What up, what up, what up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dizasterous. Welcome back to another Madden 25 franchise gameplay. And today we are going up against the division rivals, the Seattle Seahawks, in week 16 of this season, man. We are actually getting very, very close to the playoffs, man. They're so close I can taste them. And look at Trent Richardson. Almost took that all the way, but thankfully we stop him. Within the red zone right there. So one huge play, one great run, and right there he's celebrating, man. Just mid run, he's gonna go on ahead and stroke a hurdle, but no reason. Then he went ahead and LeBron us. Went ahead and LeBron us. So, okay, that's how you feel, man. That's really how you feel. Okay, I see how we getting down today. So on comes to the field Colin Kaepernick with an absolute horrible stat line with so many interceptions. We threw almost 30 interceptions. Let's add on to the total. Yeah, let's throw it right over there to Earl Thomas. Just he was completely wide open. Let's just throw it down right to him. And the very next play, Dante Hall's like, "Excuse me, come again," with the interception. "Give it to me, baby. No of you." Oh yeah. Coming through with one of the rare interceptions that you get going up against the CPU on all Madden. Right there, man, outside shoulder pass to my main man Butler, who has been such a huge part of this offense ever since I discovered my main man from the free agency, man. He has been doing spectacular things. Like I was saying about, week 16 and everything, so far as we throw a touchdown right there, you see Dez Bryant hitting us with X. The Vikings franchise, I'm pretty sure I remember I was going 14-2. So far this year, we actually have an opportunity to go on ahead and actually surclipse that season by possibly going 15-1 if we're able to win this game and the game that follows. And I believe we end the season with the game against San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. So. Then they go back again with the run. Trent Richardson is just having a spectacular game. As usual, man, stopping the defense. Playing on defense. Trying to stop the offense is very, very difficult to do because the computer just is cheesy. It is, man. They always find people open. They always block enough people. They always just rarely drop the ball. They catch every interception and. Thankfully, we actually did a very, very amazing job in drafting a defense that can go on ahead and, provide stops. Without a doubt, this defense is way better than the defense in Minnesota. And, right there was a very clutch swap pass right there from the safety. I thought that the ball was perfectly thrown over the top, but a safety just comes out of nowhere and swats it down. So, here we go again, man. Back again, passing the ball, so much. And like I said, we threw a ton of interceptions so far this year. And that right there has a lot to do with me running the ball so much. I ran the ball right here. I got a little upset at myself. Like, how do I miss that tackle and give up an extra 8 yards? This is unnecessary 8 yards. But here goes, man. Back again, Davis and. Just throwing dots. I definitely do struggle stopping the computer, even though we do have a marvelous record. A lot of it has to do with us being able to have, a really good defense. Even though I suck at defense, and even though stopping a team is hard, the computer definitely comes through with huge plays. A lot of it has to go with Patrick Willis and whatnot, but. Like I was saying in last franchise, man, I really, really enjoy this a ton. I never thought I would have so much fun, playing franchise, and it's something I look forward to playing, as often as possible. Something I truly, truly enjoy. And I'm really, really, really liking this franchise to the point where I'm not sure, as Earl Thomas again comes away with the interception, I'm not sure if we're going to continue this franchise or if we're going to go on ahead and, start a new draft. Like when the Vikings ended, we went ahead and got ourselves a brand new draft, which is obviously the team you're looking in front of you now. But, this team is, a very young team. We got a lot of young players that I actually like. And I'm actually, thinking about just continuing the season and having the players progress. I would like your guys' feedback on that. we have a ton of young players. We got DeMarco Murray, who's less than 5 years. We got Gronkowski, who's young. We got Kaepernick, who's less than 5 years. We got Des Bryant, Tavon Austin, Butler. We got a lot of parts to this team that are, definitely, young. On the defensive side of things, we got some crafty seasoned veterans. We got Pat Willis, we got Mario Williams, we have 2 young safeties in Reed and Elam, but we also have Cameron Jordan, and I just really like the team we assembled. Now the fun thing is about the franchise, I'm not gonna lie, is the draft. Like doing the draft itself is very fun, but I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys would rather see me continue right there, man, throw an absolute strike right over the middle of the field, the big old Gronk, as he hits us with the Gronk spike. I think before I upload week 17, I'm gonna go on ahead and show like where we stand as far as stats, or maybe I'll show that after that. I don't know. Maybe we'll show that after the end of the season. Right there, we actually get a pick 6 by your boy Shaboinkin. Go ahead and style on him one time. Right there, the rare pick 6 right there. Actually, our second interception of the game, and that was huge because we were going into halftime possibly down 14-20, and they do have 20 because I did get lucky on a PAT, and we swatted that bad boy loose. But like I said, we were actually going into halftime down, and if we had to score to take the lead on the possession that started the half, so to be able to go into halftime with the lead was huge. So that right there was a huge pick 6, considering I was struggling. Right, look at big old Gronk, he's some dirt, son. It looked like he was gonna be able to take it all the way. Oh man, but definitely a great reception. He did get injured in the ensuing play, just a bad throw by me, and again end up getting another interception. I think that's like what, our 4th of the game or something like that. I am just throwing the ball to way too many Seahawks, and again, that comes with throwing the ball so much. I only run the ball 2-3 times a game, and that's just to switch up from how I was in the Vikings franchise, where I passed, rarely. All I did was run the ball with AP. So I wanted to have a different season. But again, man, if I could get you guys' opinion on what you guys would rather watch progress with the season. Should we, once it's done, should we continue, or should we go on ahead and get ourselves a new season, and maybe even switch up the draft? Because first draft we went heavy run. This draft, I think we went definitely more balanced, but we also went heavy pass. Drafting, no offensive line. DeMarco Murray really late, but going with another interception. I'm just playing horribly this game. Drafting, Kaepernick, young pocket. Well, not really pocket QB because he's got some mobility, but I chose him to stay in the pocket because he's got such a strong laser arm. Getting him, also getting, Des Bryant, Tavon Austin, my boy Momo, Gronkowski, a lot of offensive weapons. I would think if we do, let's say we do another draft, which I would love to do because these franchise games are really fun. I truly enjoy them a ton, because I feel like it definitely has gotten me better at Madden. Because if you can do decent against the team in all Madden, man, you should definitely have success playing this game against the majority of people. Because the way how psychic the computer is so cheesy that if you can't limit your mistakes and, take advantage of anything that the computer does wrong, because believe me, they don't make too many mistakes. But, if you can be successful, and that's pretty much every year in Madden, you know what I mean? If you can be successful in the game of Madden against the computer and all Madden, all their cheesiness, you definitely can be successful against, majority of people that, if you want to take your talent to online ranked matches and whatnot. So as you see, man, we settled for a field goal, so we're down 24-26. As I've stated, man, I've been doing horrible. I've thrown way too many interceptions. I think 4 or something like that, man. They hit us with a screenplay, and that goes for a tremendous amount of yards. So I'm nervous. Our win streak is in jeopardy right here. We get a huge sack thanks to the play action right there by Shaboinkin. Right here, 2nd and 17, man. Quick little curl route over there towards the right side. or it might have been an out route. I don't know. I was kind of looking away from the screen, and when I look, he had the ball. Might have been an out route or a comeback, but either or, good pass. They pick up the first down. And right now, all I'm thinking to myself is we desperately need a stop. Even holding them to a field goal would be a huge, stop for us, considering a touchdown will give us the lead. Right here, they got close to getting that first down, but we stopped them on 4th and 2, and they absolutely nail that field goal. So here we go, man. We have an opportunity to win the game right here, 29-24. Let's see if we can go on ahead and make it happen. So we have one drive to be able to see if we go ahead and get this ball into the end zone. 2 timeouts remaining in a little less than 2 minutes, and we actually get ourselves a very decent run to about the 42. So Kaepernick has the ability to go on ahead and see if we can make this a game-winning drive. We definitely want to make sure that we have the ball last. You don't want to score too early and give them an opportunity to drive downfield. So while also being able to try to move downfield, I want to be time efficient as well. Right, we roll outside the pocket, and we end up finding my main man Tavon Austin with a huge reroute play right there over the middle, getting the huge first down. Right there, quick comeback to Dez Bryant. We are within the red zone, almost 22-yard line. Kaepernick, he backs up, and we try to go to the fade. We go up top, and the ball is dropped by Dizasterous. That right there definitely hurts. So right here, 2nd and 10. We step up inside the pocket. We go over the middle. Big old grunt gets stopped on the 1-yard line. Like I said, I'm trying to waste some time. We go to the play action. I'm looking. Nobody's open. We run towards the outside, and we get stopped inbounds. We have to waste our last time out. So again, we have enough time for one play, and we go to the same play, and Dez Bryant is booty butthole naked, dragging over towards the back of the end zone. Usually you got to pay $75 an hour to see somebody that butt naked, and we actually end up winning the game with seconds remaining. Oh man, what a game. Came down to the final drive. Couples seconds remaining with no timeouts. I basically had enough for one more play, and I was like, you know what, let's try the goal line play action again. Let's see if we can get that voodoo where the drag comes open across the middle, and thankfully it did, because it didn't the first time. First time I tried it was locked up. Second time it actually came through. Shaboinkin! Actually comes through with the player of the game, well deserving. So that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Week 17 will be coming shortly, and I'm pretty sure I'm going on ahead and showing all of the league leaders and stuff after that. So hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, man. You guys should already know, love each and every single one of y'all. It's your boy GS, and we are out base. Give it to me, baby.